Alright guys, so today's video is kind of special. We are both at the same time going to look at the new Razer Kraken X. And basically it's a more budget-friendly headset that's $50. So to only be $50 and from Razer is pretty impressive in its own right. But we'll look at some of the things that they sacrificed, some of the features this has, because it does offer 7.1 surround sound. Now that's only if you're going to use it on PC, but this thing is also capable of playing across all platforms. But let's go ahead and start with seeing what's in the box. Alright guys, so this is the Razer Kraken X. Now basically this is a budget-friendly headset from Razer, which is kind of unique, and it has 7.1 surround sound, which this only works on PC. It also has the cardioid microphone, and then it's supposed to be really lightweight. But as you can see right here at the top, it's made for PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, Switch, Xbox One, mobile devices, basically anything you can think of, because it uses the 3.5mm headphone cable. Let's go ahead and check to see what's in the box. As you can see, it has the typical Razer, it's very clean packaging. Peel this at the top. You guys are getting to see it exactly at the same time that I see it, which is kind of cool. There is the code, a little scratch off code for your surround sound on the PC. Alright, so packaging, right off the bat, is definitely different than most Razer. Usually it's like black and it's intertwined into the box. It has a very clean look. This one's just slapped onto a cardboard box. So as you can see, the headphone cable is non-detachable, but for it to work on the PC, this is the splitter cable. So basically your headphone can go into one jack and then the microphone can go into the other. This allows you to be able to use it on the PC. Now the microphone on here is non-detachable. It doesn't go in, it's pretty much sticking out the whole time. So this is mainly going to be just a gaming headset, not necessarily one that you would want to take out on the go. And the cable itself is the like rubberish type material. It's not braided cable like Razer's usual ones, and you knew they were going to have to cut corners here and there to be able to get these things at $50. Now the first thing that really stands out, they're not as big and they don't stand out and stick out as much as most Razer headsets do. Now everything on here is a matte black plastic. There is no RGB lighting on the logo, but they do still keep that very similar look. Now it is one of the first times I've seen Razer go plastic all the way across the top. Usually this is where a pleather material is up top, where their logo is usually stitched, but I really like the look of this. And as you can see, there is plenty of padding right here. The headset itself is one of the lightest headsets I've seen, so the fact that there's not a whole lot of padding here is not really a big deal. Now the ear cups have memory foam, and then they also have it for people who wear glasses, where the foam is a lot softer right in here, so it's not pushing your glasses into the side of your head. Now your left and right, I can see, are indicated right here on the inside part of the headband. When you retract them out, this also is plastic in here. So sometimes where you see a metal band inside the headband, this is all plastic, and it is numbered so that you can line up that if you have a 3 on this side, you're able to match it up to get a 3 on this side as well. And that's really just for people with OCD or people who just want better balance on the top of their head. Now the microphone on this is a cardioid microphone, which Razer headsets I generally think have pretty decent microphones. But let's go ahead and do a mic test here. Alright guys, so here is a test of the microphone on the Razer Kraken X. As you can tell, it's really clear. It picks up bass tones very well, and it's a cardioid microphone. So it's only picking up what's on this side, and it's trying to block out any outside noise. So if you're somewhere where it's kind of a noisy environment, or there's a fan, or there's stuff like that, the microphone is focusing more on picking me up than picking up the rest of the noise. And I think this is an amazing microphone for $50. Alright, so the other things to point out, which is simple controls. You see a mic mute button on the back of this, and then you see your volume control wheel. So it is very simple. There's no controls on the cable. All the controls are right here on the left-hand side on the back part of the ear cups. So I have to say, from a design standpoint, I like the fact that Razer was able to stick with their usual design, but also kind of slim it down some. Because this headset being able to be used on all kind of platforms, including the Switch and mobile devices, you don't want some really huge gaming headset while you're out and about. I really like the clean look of these. I'm actually very impressed what they were able to do here for $50. All right, so I want to touch on the sound a little bit. Although this is not a full-on review, I still want to be able to give you guys an idea of what kind of sound signature to expect with these. And these definitely fall in line with Razer products in a sense that it has very thick bass. It is a very warm sounding headset. And again, that's nothing new. If you're already familiar with Razer headsets, you will understand exactly what I mean. But they did a really good job of pushing out the highs as well. The mids feel a little pulled back, so I did notice, like with vocals, especially more so listening to music, which is not their main intent with these. At times it just felt like mids were a little pulled back, but bass is just so thumping. Explosions, gunshots, and the ability to feel what's going on is definitely more possible because of the bass impact. And the treble being pushed forward allows you to be able to hear and pinpoint where footsteps are coming from, and they did a really good job with these. Honestly, I think for $50, the microphone that you're getting, the build quality that you're getting, and the sound that you're getting, it's actually an impressive package deal. But guys, that's a first look at the Razer Kraken X. It's a budget-friendly headset, so it puts it in line with like the HyperX Cloud Stinger and the Turtle Beach Recon 50s. So the $50 market, there is a lot to offer. And there's a lot of people that don't want to invest a lot in headsets. And there's some people that just want a headset that they can use across all platforms. So I like the fact that Razer decided to dip into this market, and I think they did a really good job. Anyway guys, that is my video on the Razer Kraken X. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.